Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. So, what are we doing today? Well, we did have low food, and then we got attacked by several thousand alpacas, so now we're doing pretty well on food. We need to clean up and get everything reset by the looks of things, but yeah, we've just managed to get into the 7th of April, May, which actually means that all of the growing can now be started, which means that we'll get our cloth going for decent clothing, got our heal root so that we can no longer die from horrific injuries without medicine, and hopefully we're going to try and produce too much food, and the goal of that is essentially to last all the way through winter so that we don't have this kind of situation that we've had for the past 2 years essentially. So if we could do that, that'd be grand. I do need to get jerked meat sorted as well. Mostly because these alpacas are not going to last long enough, especially if nobody's refueling the freezers, because we need the hay grass to do that, and we currently don't have any set up. So I'm just going to make sure that we've got somebody growing at all times. So our grower is Kanto, but he's healing at the moment, constructing at the moment, I think. Yeah, which means our second grower is Hakuja, and yes, he is sowing the area. Currently sowing the trees, which is not necessary, but yeah, there we go. He's actually moving on over now after he's done vomiting. We do have a few people with like flu and things like that, but this should be okay at this point. Val's wandering around in sadness. Fair enough. Where's Hakuja gone? Resting off this flu. I suppose that's fine. I'm just going to bump some people up on growing, though, because it could really be done right now. I really do want to just get it started so that it's ready to harvest later down the line. Excuse me. But yeah, we've got a few things that are not allowed sowing. Quartertooth is on a prison break. Well, let's see how far he gets, shall we? He's mining. Don't you mine? Beat him up. Zeke, back up a bit. There we go, there we go. Let everyone get in. Yet again, we've picked the the ones with not many melee weapons. He was always a 99% anyway, so I mean, I'm probably just going to release him at this point. In fisticuffs, I imagine none of you have really, taken any injuries that I have to worry about. So let's get you sorted. Almost mined his way through the wall. He'd have been mining for quite some time though, because he wasn't exactly heading in a particularly strong direction. But there you go. Alright. Oops. How's our, yeah, we're getting plenty of jerked meats going now, which is very nice to see. The rest should be on weak stews and hearty stews as soon as we've got our vegetables, but that's going to take some time. Although we got 2 growers on it now. Hakuja, if he wasn't resting off this flu. Severe illness on Quartertooth. Go capture him. And release. Who's our doctor slash warden mate is? Oops. There's no release, which is really annoying. So just tend to him so he doesn't die and then release him later. We'll at least get a good standing with the area that he's with. Not quite sure who he's with actually. Warburn's Faithful. Which is any of this? Or am I looking at something up? Female Warburn Faithful. I have no idea. Whatever. Either way, I'm getting rid of him. Val, how about you stop breaking and then, yeah, go eat like a normal person. There you go. Still in severe illness. You be reet. Are our animals in kind of their correct places? It just means that they'll go and eat all of our beer though, which is really annoying. Because for some reason, I'm not allowed to tell them not to go here, otherwise they pretty much disregard the rest of the map and start starving to death, which is really annoying. Kanto's on an alcohol binge. Well, he's got a lot to go. We still haven't had a trader to come along and sell all of these beers. Although now that we've got all of this jerked meat, we could probably set up a trade caravan actually and go try sell it all. Oh, severe illness. Hang on. Oh. Same again. You've been tended to, so I don't care. Farm caravan, right. 8 and Brexios, and let's try take all of the beer. Boop. Yeah, you're not going to be able to carry it all. Only 129 of it, and we still need to get a bit of food. We need like 2.4 days worth of food, so bring this back down like so. And I'm not sure how much silver we'll have to take back for this, so I'm not going to take anything extra. We're just going to take that where there's 115 beers, should go for a fair amount anyway. Yes, that is fine. Won't take them too long to even grab the beers and set off. Brexios, are you going to be okay actually? Yeah, you're going to be completely fine. Alright. Grab the beers, set off. Do your thing. Caravan is ready. So we want to take this caravan and we want to visit Township at the Crag, which shouldn't take us long at all, right? From there to there, 0.2, yeah. So we brought more than enough food on that one. It's just if we get stuck or anything like that, we absolutely want to make sure that we've got plenty of food to get back and do whatever we need to do while we're there. King and Queen always do all of the negotiating, it seems. What are we doing on this? Are these all set to sew? They are, okay. There is a lot to do though, so it's no surprise that we're struggling a bit there. Hey, we just got our husky trained to release. It's very nice to see. Who was our second grow? It was Manu. Manu and Kanto. Caravans arrived. That was so quick. Alright, well we get poor negotiating, but shouldn't be a problem as long as we can sell our beers at 550 a piece. We get 639 silver. What do I want to bring back with us? Anything? We're good on food. We could take the steel, although we've not really had a use for it at the moment. Have you got any gold? Gold is actually a thing we need. Yes. Haha, that's never happening. Okay. How much is 50? 40? 40 gold. Alright, we do need this for our God King's throne, essentially, so yeah, if we could trade all of the gold away, that'd be great. So, set that, and then send them on back. Damn, they move fast. Visitors have arrived. Hello, visitors. It's a shame you are of no use to me whatsoever. Struck compacted machinery. Ah yes, the machinery we already knew about. Ah, don't you just love it? Oh boy. Oh boy, we're 2 men down and one of them's outside the base as well. Hopefully Kai should be okay though. Animals, you know the drill. Get inside. All of our colonists who are around, go stand here. Are they ranged or are they all melee focused? Mostly ranged actually. Almost exclusively in fact. So what we could do is we could draw them inside by standing to the side here. And then we'll close down on them with our melee units, which we have pretty much just as many of them as they do. Are you going down? Huh. Well, at least they're splitting off. It's very nice to see. Gotta wait for them to push through. And then as they do so, we send our people after them. Or we just do this. Because our animals got involved. Like that, I guess, and then get this sorted. I'm hoping that this is not a terrible thing. The fact that... Ooh, are you gonna... you're attacking the granite wall. That's a shame. Kai, watch yourself, bud. In fact, if I bring you into this group, are you gonna be, gonna encourage them inwards? Maybe. Right, I'm just gonna set a melee attack order on them, and our people should go through the gates. Except for our dogs are blocking. I really don't like releasing the animals in this game. They actually work out so much worse than they usually do. Well, at least they're fleeing. And they're fleeing into our traps. Are you going to be able to catch up to him? It's probably not even worth trying. Alright, undraft everyone. Go do your thing. Animals... unrestricted. Yeah, you can see our huskies just got involved when they absolutely shouldn't have done. Completely unnecessary. And it's just caused them to be completely downed. Kanto, please capture Landoa. I should have checked if Landoa was actually worth getting, but whatever. I'll take Newt as well. Oh, we don't have space, do we? Because we've got Quarter Tooth. Damn Quarter Tooth. I'll strip you before we release you as well. Kai, rescue Tarzia. Zeke, rescue She-Devil. And then I want to go orders, haul urgently, grab all of that, and then there's some down here as well. I want to close these doors. It's been held up by a bow, it seems. Landoa, were you any good? You're not terrible. You're not great either, though. Tend, please. I think we'll just have bruises, because they were all ranged units for the most part, other than Val, and our backup doctor mate can tend to you. We should have bought medicine. I actually thought we had some. Huh. I didn't think we had much, but I thought we had some. Oh, our meat's gone rotten. Welp. That sucks. Yeah, we really need to get our cook back on that. Our cook after... Well, Trouble, I'm going to wake you up and I'm going to get you cooking, because honestly, I don't want to waste any food if I can help it. Because it just means that we don't have to deal with it in the future. For quite some time. It's just not going to have to be a worry for us, and then we can focus on other tasks, essentially. Right, and then cook at the smokehouse, please. In bulk. Thank you. Have you been tended to now, Lando? You have. 51% recruitment difficulty. Pretty good. It's tribes people, essentially, that we want to be recruiting because they match our colony type. It's when we get pirates and things like that that they're 99%. But they're honestly, like, the majority of raids that we see. So our caravan's back now, and we've discovered the location of the gold that we need to collect. We need 200, I think, so we can crown our king and queen. Before that happens, though, we obviously need to make ourselves a throne room as well. With essentially, this is going to be Brexios and Ape's house, this entire square here. So we're going to make a very, very beautiful looking home, hopefully. Or at least that's the hope. I do want to run the moat through as well. So if I go terraform, we want to... Is it dig up water? It is dig up water. want to do that. I want to run that moat through to turn it into mud, and then we'll do shallow water then at that point. I actually think, because we extended this out a bit, didn't we? Did we? Yeah, we started doing that. Like that. Not sure if it's the biggest priority, but most of our growing's still getting done at the same time, so I guess it's fine. This is going to be like the last project that we have before I just pretty much call this colony done and dusted and move on to a new one, I guess. Some major breaks. Now, how is a major break happening when you've got a beer in your bag? Oh, you should have a beer in your bag ready to drink. Brexios is starting fires, obviously. Let me just make sure, because he's in this area. I don't know if I've... Yeah, I haven't home zoned it properly. So let's do that. And let's clear some of these home zones around our trees. Really don't care if they burn down, honestly. This I kind of care about because it's got our deadfall traps in it. At least he's starting fires in a place that's just not that bad. You know? We can work with this. There we are. Yay, mud. I love mud. It's so good. How are our huskies doing, actually? I didn't actually check to see if anyone had tended to them, but I'm glad to see that we have. So that's good. Imagine our entire colony's drunk at this point. Just because of all of the... Ooh. Yeah. Part of the environment that we live in. Goodbye, Wild Boar 3. Hopefully we've still got... Oh, we've... Yeah, we've lost our ability to breed wild boars, it seems. Huh. And that bear completely devoured it, so we don't even get to take some meat from it. Welp. That's why we need this farm going ASAP. I want to make sure this hay grass is going first and we've got a full harvest ready for all of our animals, essentially. I'm going to need like one tile for the meat-eating group of them. So I think there's a few. I think the huskies don't eat hay grass or something like that. Some of them certainly decide that they don't want to eat the wonderful food that I provided for them. How was our bill for plated boots coming along? Non-existent. Okay. Our smith. I think is supposed to be Val, right? Val? You're supposed to be smithing. I suppose you're a bit preoccupied. I want you to get smithing. I want those royal blue boots. Because honestly, I need to make some use out of this steel, and giving our colonists full metal armor seems to be the only good way of doing that. Let's have a look. 1 to 7 on hauling. Nice. More haulers, the better. Have we done all of the... No, we're kind of missing a little bit on sewing there. Once this is done, I'm going to enable sewing on our hop plants again. Also, speaking of sowing, I need to actually get that tilled soil underneath all of these plots so that they grow faster. Even the hay grass, I do actually want that to grow fast. And same for this as well. Should be an extra tile on there. So I want it to match up. Zone, growing zone, extend out. There we go. Not too much of a task. We've almost finished this wall as well, which is quite nice. I was wondering when that'd get done. Looks like that is pretty much today. I think we got... we're missing a few granite blocks here and there, unfortunately, but Starvation? Huh? Val is eating. Alright. It was just because of the build I'd set him on, I guess. Ooh, look at those raw-plated boots. Ain't they lovely? Anybody want to come pick them up? Let's have a look at them, actually. As far as, yeah, some pretty good defense, actually. I'm pretty sure that tops it on most stuff. Everyone will come along and pick them up as they go. And they're not taking too long to make either. Which I do very much appreciate. Superior ones as well. It was like 40 and 50, now it's 52 and 65. Nice. Once we're done with boots, we'll move on to, like, greaves. Do they take greaves? I think they take greaves. They must do, surely. They certainly take trousers. We'll have to check later down the line. But we'll get there. Come on, guys, I need this done so that these don't grow in a really abnormal way. There you go, Kai. Kai's got the right idea. I was going to say I also hear some more terraforming. Wasn't sure what it was for. Yeah, it looks like we were just about a little bit short on the stones here, so we're a little bit behind. All that urgently. Behind on finishing the wall, but it's not much of an issue anyway. They don't come raiding this part of the wall, to be fair. And I do need to delete this little bit here and do what we've done there as well. Make a little bit of deep water. So we can run this moat around the sides as well. But that's going to have to do it for another episode, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. Hopefully we are back on track and pretty much shouldn't be able to die from this point forward, one would hope, but we'll see. If you did enjoy the episode, then be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon. If you do that, you'll get notifications when future videos get released. I do hope you've all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.